Welcome to part 1 of the basics to strength training for seniors video. In this video we'll cover 5 foundational strength training movements you can share with your parents and grandparents. And yes, you can do it too. These exercises need to be done with some form of weights like dumbbells or kettlebells, so I'd suggest having that before the video. If you do not have weights, you can start without them as well. Before starting any strength training routine, it's essential to warm up your muscles and joints to prevent injury and improve performance. Here are a few simple stretches to get started. Number 1. Leg stretches. Repeat on both the legs for 30 seconds each. Number 2. Knee pulls. Again, maintain this position for 30 seconds, then switch to the other leg. Number 3. Toe touches. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold this position for 30 seconds, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and lower back. Number 4. Arm and shoulder stretches. Hold for 30 seconds each and then switch to the next arm. And finish with a full body stretch. These stretches will help prepare your body for the workout ahead, ensuring your muscles and joints are ready for action. Now let's move on to the exercises. Number 1. Squats. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand or in front of your chest. Lower your body by bending your knees and pushing your hips back as if you are sitting in a chair. Go as low as you comfortably can, ideally until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Push through your heels to return to the starting position. Now perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. The second exercise is deadlifts. Stand with your feet hip width apart, holding a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand in front of your thighs. Hinge at your hips, bend your knees slightly, lowering the weights towards the ground while keeping your back straight. Lower the weights until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Push through your heels and extend your hips to return to the starting position. Now perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. The third exercise is dumbbell or kettlebell rows. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand. Bend at the hips until your torso is almost parallel to the ground, keeping your back straight. Pull the weights towards your torso, keeping your elbows close to your body. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top of the movement. Lower the weights back to the starting position with control. Now perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. The fourth exercise is shoulder presses. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand at shoulder height. Press the weights overhead until your arms are fully extended. Now lower the weights back to the shoulder height with control. Perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Now finally, the last exercise for today is bicep curls. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand at your sides. Curl the weights towards your shoulders by bending your elbows, keeping your arms stationary. Squeeze your biceps at the top of the movement. Lower the weights back to the starting position with control. Now perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. After completing these exercises, it's important to cool down and stretch to prevent muscle soreness and improve flexibility. Now don't forget to subscribe for part 2.